Wrestle Theme Reviews with Corncheck and File 91E.
Welcome everyone to another edition of Wrestle Theme Reviews. I am Corncheck.
And I'm File 91E.
This week, like every week, we're going to hit 3 themes from the world of professional wrestling, rate them, give them a score from 1 to 10.
We haven't had that one yet. I'm waiting for that one. I'm seeking out.
You're looking for it.
That one, yes.
But there's not that many. Of all the wrestling themes out there, there's not many that you're going to give that 1 to.
Oh, I can give ones. Just out of spite.
I was going to say, you can give ones, but it's not going to be correct.
What, an opinion, is any opinion ever correct?
I don't know. That's a hypothetical question, I guess.
Think about that while you hit the button.
That was AMW's theme, the 8th theme that they used. It was the last one they used as a tag team together before they split up and Chris Harris became Braden Walker.
Yeah, we all know how well that went.
Yes.
That went over really well.
Anyway, I really do like this theme. I loved AMW as a tag team.
Yeah, they were really good.
James Storm is a hell of a worker, and I thought Chris Harris was very good as well. Watched their matchup, Triple X, the cage match. It's kind of the match that made tag teams worth a damn in TNA. Elix Skipper's move off the top was the spot of the match.
Well, both of those guys are really, really good wrestlers, but they are the consummate tag team
They
wrestlers.
really are.
You know, they're not singles wrestlers. You know, if you're good at tag team wrestling, stick with it because that's pretty much what you're good at.
And that's what James Storm, I think, really they've done with him. Him and Robert Roode have become a very solid tag team as Beer Money now.
This theme, I mean, you know, to me, they did. It's like, you know, it's like every other TNA theme. There's a lot of stuff there. You know, they're just trying to throw a whole bunch of crap together, you know, just to make it look cool. But it doesn't really. It's kind of
there's a solid. I think there's a solid. Right, there's a solid song there, but they put a little bit too much with the sound effects of Guilty and all the stuff throughout there. It was good for the intro. You don't need it all throughout the song. But anyway, I still do like the theme. I'm going to be giving it a 7.
I'm going to give it a. You know, I'll edge it towards a 6. I'm not too impressed by it, but there's not many TNA themes I am impressed by.
Well, that's another point of it's one of the few TNA themes that I actually really do like.
All right.
So you're going to hit the button for the next one?
I will.
You think you can tell us what to do? Yeah. You think you can tell us what to win? You think you better? Yeah. Well, you better get ready to bow to the master.
Something, fool. I just got tired of doing what you told me to do. But that's a breaks, boy. Yeah, that's a breaks, little man. Tell him.
Xbox, putting forward to a stop. Speak my mind.
Yeah, that was X-Pac's theme. If you didn't know, I hate that theme.
Apparently, I just found out you hate that theme.
I mean, it fits him for what it is, but it's just, I keep
You
getting.
don't like Sean Waltman, period, do you? Let's just be honest. You're not. He's not like in your favorite wrestlers.
No, he's not. No, but the one image that keeps going through my head is WCW. You know, is WWF. You know, like 2000. It's his Titantron, where all it is this is all that he did. He did this like walking down the street. He's constantly doing this.
Anyway, Sean Waltman was a decent worker. I liked him as a kid. He was 6 in WCW for a very
He
brief
tries
period
way
of
too
time.
hard, and it really shows.
He has some good stuff. Actually, one of the better matches, check out Sean Waltman and Cherry Lynn in TNA, and you can see any of their old stuff from when they were both independent wrestlers. They had good chemistry all the way back then. But Sean Waltman, decent worker, but X-Pac, annoying as hell gimmick. I can't stand it either, but the theme, I'm giving it a 6.
I'll give it a...
I'm just saying, you're going to give it low.
I'll give it a 5.
Wow, I'm surprised you're giving it that high.
I mean, it's it was cool because it's kind of a take of what Mike Tyson used back in WrestleMania 14. I thought that was really good. I remember watching that and going, oh, that's a really cool way to remix the DX theme. And then X-Pac came out. Oh, you're stealing that one. That's great.
So anyway, you want me to press it, or are you gonna press it?
Sure. I'm depressed now.
Because of X-Pac?
Yes. Okay, that was the...
Hold on. People have been asking for him, and it took a while. I apologize. It's hard working with certain ECW wrestlers, their vigorous schedules, but we have a new ad, we have a new sponsorship has been put together. So get ready, everyone, because here comes Vladimir Kozlov's Iron Curtain condoms.
Have you gotten pregnant using those other condoms? That would not have happened if you had used the new Vladimir Kozlov Iron Curtain condoms. Our scientists have found a way to mix latex rubber with pure Soviet iron. While most other condoms are 99% effective, the new Iron Curtain condoms will protect you for a full 100%. 'Cause with Vladimir Kozlov's Iron Curtain condoms, nothing gets past the Iron Curtain. Brought to you by the makers of Zack Ryder's Woo 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 O's, You Know What O's, and Shameless Sunblock. May cause other infections besides STDs. Do not use if you are pregnant, as it may damage the fetus. Vladimir Kozlov Iron Curtain condoms is not responsible for the following: sore throat, stomachache, stuffy nose, fever, infection of groin, death in the family, your dog dying, hemorrhoid, tetanus, gonorrhea, lupus, and any rashes you might receive on your genitals.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, we're serious. We're deadly serious. We're as serious as the plague. The Black Plague.
Will people get lead poisoning from that?
I don't
heard
know.
It was 100% iron or something.
Damn right, because that's the only way to protect your sperm from impregnating.
Wow.
Because when you think of you know, sex, think of Vladimir Kozlov.
I always do. You know, I have his picture at my, you know, above my.
You don't need
my
mirrors
bed.
on the ceiling. You need a picture and poster of Vladimir Kozlov looking at you with a stern look.
That's enough to make anybody, you know, to scare any sperm from impregnating an egg.
Exactly, and that's the purpose of the product.
All right.
So yeah, what was that theme?
It was the new Blackjacks.
There you go.
And I'm still.
Anyway,
Wow.
the tag team of Barry Windham and JBL Bradshaw, they tried to bring back the Blackjack tag team by having the new Blackjacks. But anyway, the original Blackjacks were a great tag team of the territory days. New Blackjacks didn't last very long. They had an action figure set of both of them together. And then they wrestled, in a tag team battle royal at WrestleMania, and that was about it. But I do like this theme, though. I'm giving this theme a 6.
Wait, what are we reviewing?
The new Blackjack theme. I gave it a 6. What are you giving it?
I don't know. I'm still just... Okay, 4, 5, maybe a 6. Any one of them. Take your pick.
So then just know when a number pops up in front of you, you'll give it in post-op.
No, it's a question mark.
So anyway,
No, it's a 5. It's a 5.
there you go. Anyway, real quick, you know, serious note, that, you know, Umaga passed away this past week. It was kind of a shock to everyone. Just, you know, in WWE earlier this, you know, year, and with Hogan and the Australian thing that went on last week or a couple weeks ago.
Heart attack, that's what everybody's saying.
So far, we'll wait to see if all the drugs were related or not. But unfortunately, it's just another sad death with wrestling. I didn't even realize he was as old as he was. I just remember...
How old was he?
36.
Wow.
which is still way too young, but it was amazing. You know.
Chalk up one more for the wrestler that dies under 50.
Yeah, it's real sad. I remember watching in OVW him and Rosie when they were coming up.
3 Minute Warning.
And then they became 3 Minute Warning with Bischoff, and it was a very entertaining gimmick. And with Umaga, him with Estrada was great, and then especially my favorite match of his was probably him and John Cena at the Royal Rumble a few years back. I really liked that match where they broke the ropes and everything for Cena to win. But anyway, rest in peace, Umaga.
Definitely.
And with that, that's going to wrap up this edition of Wrestle Theme Reviews. I'm Corncheck.
And I'm File 91E.
I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, hope you enjoyed.
Remember, Vladimir Kozlov.
Oh, man.